Hello, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name is Riley, and in today's video, we are back with Fenerbahçe in the Champions League? No, in FM23. And it is the season review. So, not a whole lot has happened since the last video. We did make it to the Turkish Cup final, which we lost against Galatasaray, unfortunately. But in my defense, we had players already out on international duty because it is the World Cup. So Prince and Endrick, for example, were gone. Sabalski was gone. Who else was gone from the first team? McKennie was gone. Yeah, other players were gone too. So let's just jump into here. Let's review what we've been able to do, and let's prepare for the next season. And because of our positioning in the league, we are already in the what's it called? Champions League phase, so we don't have to go through the playoff again, which is nice. So signing of the season is Endrick. They're saying that they are happy with his high ability level relative to the squad. And yeah, what's there to say? He's a good player. He's already had 2 caps for Brazil, 1 goal there, and he's playing at the World Cup. So hopefully he gets some game time. But in 28 appearances in the league, 25 goals, 9 assists. In all competitions, he has 41 goals in 45 appearances. So, very nice. He's considered a wonder kid. Prince is also signing that they're happy about. They're pleased with the wages, but feel the transfer fee is a little high. It was a little high, but how can I not do it? How can I not? And in 12 appearances, he had 13 goals across all competitions. He was 19 for 19. He will be a very good player for us. Sabalski, I didn't realize that. Part of the problem, he's only played 1 season for us, really? Interesting. Part of the problem is we signed these guys such a long time before that I totally forget. But 6 goals, 1 assist in 26 appearances. Solid player, and he will only continue to develop. So let's just go to the season results here. Turkish Super League, they're happy we finished first. And not only did we finish first, but we set the record, which was originally held by Fenerbahçe in 1988-89 for most points in a season. It was 93. We beat it with 94. We had 31 wins, a goal difference of 101, which is insanity. And as far as losses go, we had 2 losses, 1 draw. So all in all, we had a very good season. So the board's happy with that. Champions League, they're happy. We were knocked out in the round of 16 by Real Madrid. And then Real Madrid went on to win the competition. Runners-up were Newcastle, interesting enough. At the Turkish Cup, we were runners-up, of course. We lost to Galatasaray in extra time. But again, rotated side, not by choice. And the Turkish Super Cup, we did win. So very exciting things. Finance-wise, I was hoping our reputation would go up to a 4-star and stop being national and be considered something else. I don't know, continental. I don't really know. But I want it to go up. Sponsorship, that's the same. Broadcast revenue is the same. The only really big difference here is competition prize money, which makes sense because last time we made it to the semi-final of the Champions League. This time we got knocked out in the round of 16, so that's quite a bit of money. Okay, as far as shirt sales, Endrick's number 1, which is not a total surprise. Arda, Irfan Khan, Ferdy. That one's surprising, actually. He doesn't play that much, and McKennie's there. I would assume Prince will be on that list sooner than later. Accolades, Fans Player of the Season was Endrick. Same with Young Player of the Season and Signing of the Season. So, very exciting there. Top goal scorer was also Endrick and most assists. So, that's wild. Most goals and most assists. Very, very crazy. Emmanuel Sadier he got called up to the World Cup for England, but he's yet to make an appearance for them, so it'll be interesting to see if he does. His first little stint in the Premier League hasn't gone terribly, but man, I can see why he left, because he was offered a bigger paycheck than we could offer him. But I am still sad that we let him, we didn't let him go, but that he left. It is too bad. All right, so I don't care about this dynamic timeline mumbo jumbo. So into the club's overall best 11. Corbar is still there. Looks like Goro Sabel has come into the right side instead of Sai Samuel. And Endrick's there as well. So very exciting. So supporter profile, we've been able to gain some more social media followers, which is good. Family has gone up, Fairweather's gone down. It's fine. And all in all, nothing else has really changed. So the club vision and expectation, probably more or less the same as before. Yeah, grow, 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 continue to be good, sign high reputation players would be a good thing, and continue to win the Super League, which is something I feel confident in us doing. So let's confirm that and move on. Also, I did sign a new contract with the club, so it's very exciting for us. They aren't paying me a lot, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. The boys can go on break, and let's see where they want to do training camp. Yeah, this is the first time that I've been given an option to choose. Under the current plans, the camp would be held in Italy. What are the other options? Italy, England, Slovenia, Belgium, Austria, Switzerland. So I don't. It's summer. Could do England. Italy's fine, but it would. Where's the big market? We do have an Italian goalkeeper. I don't know if that matters, but maybe they'll like that. I don't know. Uh, let's do England, mostly because it's a big market and we need to get the reputation up. So if we go to a big place, maybe we'll be recognized. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I just want our reputation to increase because right now 3.5, not cutting it. I need at least 4, and I think we deserve 4 with what we've been able to do in the Champions League. That's 2 years in a row now of making it to the round of 16 or beyond, and I am comfortable with saying that I think we can do it this season. But first things first, we need to see who is in the squad, who we can bring in, because we did get transfer budget information. And the transfer budget this time around is £42 million, which is larger than last time. So let's just look. Larger than last time, so we should be able to do something about it. We also have about 250,000 wage budget wise. That's actually quite a bit. That's quite a bit indeed. Projections, whatever, whatever. Still lots of debt, blah, 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 blah. But let's go into the squad planner and see what's going on. I don't know why it filters this way, but ask assistant to filter best players first. So, yes, Stefano Torati. He had a good season for us here. 26 goals conceded out of 33 appearances, 16 clean sheets. So he has, as far as Europe goes, he did concede quite a few goals. Because that's the thing. The point of the save now is to look for Europe. I think we'll stay with Stefano Torati unless a better option comes up. Because he is 3 stars. He's good when he plays in the league. We just need the rest of him to be good or better. Okay, so let's see. How are we? What is the difference here? Suggest for the current position. Oh, I see. It's filtering out guys on loan. I don't understand. Add shortlist defenders. Well, let's add in these guys because when is Jane Romo back from loan? Okay, not until the end because it's a weird one. Okay, that's fine. But I guess looking at our back four, our center backs, Christoph Zabalski is a very good player. I am happy with him. Ametekan Kaplan is fine. I would not be opposed to bringing in one more center back. Daniel Pedroso is not going to be a starting caliber, strong center back. It's just not what he's going to be doing. And Yigi Demir, he's under contract for another year. And again, he's a good squad player. And he's still considered a breakthrough prospect. So that is good for us. So I think ideally I would like to bring in one more center back. Who would that be? I do not know. As far as our short list goes, we have a lot of options. I wouldn't mind this guy. He's a Wonder Kid. And he is not even that expensive. What is he, a 3, 4.5? I would not be opposed. Portuguese. Gaspar. Looks like he played for Benfica this past season. 6.86. We'll look into it a little bit more. But yeah, a new center back would be ideal. As far as right backs go, we do have Goro Sabel, who is good. I am still fine with him. He had a good season with us. And let's see. He's under contract for 2 more seasons. And yeah, all in all, like he's not bad. He's 29. He's fine. He's fine. And his backup, Isaac Kabore, is also fine. Fringe player. Don't have to play him that much. I got him on a free, so that's great. And he had a good season in the league. And I don't know, like he's not as good, but he's fine. Other guys that can play right back, Komech, F. Konyuku. Yeah, technically he can play it. But Simon Walde actually probably deserves a look. He could probably come in and play. He played for a Ghent. And looks like 27 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Not bad, not bad. So I think I could probably put him into our first team. I think that could be realistic and beneficial. So I think right back we're okay. Looking at left back though, I also think we're okay at left back. This guy Ridvan Yilmaz has been getting quite a bit. I also paid a decent amount of money for him, 10 million from Rangers, but he's been playing a lot actually instead of Ferdy, and yeah, I think he's fine. I think he's a good squad player, and I have no problem playing him more. Lincoln can also fall back there, and honestly, besides his tackling, he's a good attacker, a good attacking left back. And we also had this young man, Yanis Ajaur. He is from Algeria. I also paid some decent money for him. Whether or not he stays with us or goes on loan, that's another question. But again, we have depth. We have depth. And of course, Ferdy is also still there. Kadioglu, and he's only 26 years old. I keep thinking that he's older. Unless someone comes in with a big contract, I think I'll probably keep him because, again, depth, and it's good to have Turkish players. So moving on to and Ferdy can also play center mid, so that's always an option as well. So let's see. Let's go to advanced playmaker Arda Güler. Let's see. How is he doing happiness wise? He needs to be playing more, sure, but okay. I don't understand why he's saying that, but he wants to leave to play in a better division, sure. Please have been promised that the club will make the later stages of the Champions League next season. So no pressure on our part, no pressure. He does want to go to England or Spain though. So it's only a matter of time before we do lose him, unfortunately. But yeah, he's a good player for us. He does deal with injuries, which is annoying. But all in all, decent lad. And he's honestly really progressed into his own at this point. 21 years old, 11 caps for Turkey, 3 goals, and he's only going to keep getting better and better. He is under contract for the next 3 seasons, so there is that at the very least. But yeah, hopefully we don't get any big offers. I'm sure that we probably will, but I hope we don't get really big offers coming in for him because that would make things annoying. Other than him, though, a lot of other options that we have behind him are getting up there in age. With like Ferdy, that's whatever. Lincoln's 27. Irfan Khan is also getting up in age. He's at 30 years old now, and yeah, he's been dealing with injuries as well. When he plays well, but yeah, he is not a young buck anymore, and I'd rather not lose him. Sell on percentage, 40%. Ugh, that's a lot. Yeah, I'd rather not lose him because he's our captain. So he's got good leadership. He's got the best leadership in the team, which is not saying a whole lot. Well, his leadership is actually not that good. 10. But he is the captain. Weird. I don't really understand that. Another player that I probably will be playing a lot more Victor Eletu, he's been playing in League 2. 28 appearances, 1 goal, 5 assists, 6.95, blah, 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 blah. He has yet to have a formal cap for Nigeria, though. He has been called up by them, but yet has not played. But he is developing, so I think I might actually, when he comes back, play him. Especially because he is still considered a breakthrough prospect, but yeah, he probably should be getting some match time. So that is good to consider. Another guy that I brought in this season, I didn't bring him in. He was in our youth team, is Isaac Verl, and he's been with us for a little while, and he only really played one time, 6.8. He was good in Sweden when he played because he is Swedish. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's a good option to have, like for man, just to have in general. But I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about him. Danny Sabalo is another player that I don't really know what to do with. He's on a high wage. He does have 11 caps for Spain, which is interesting, but not while he's been playing with us. And 21 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists. How is he doing happiness-wise? Regular starter, long-standing squad member, good reputation, high quality. People like him. So it's like I don't want to get rid of him necessarily. And he's not really a player that guys are coming in to try to buy either. Those are my young guys that I'm trying to develop, and then they're gone. Weston McKennie is another player that we have here. Brought him in on a free last season. And yeah, I don't really know what to say about him. I was not a huge fan of his play. Like, he finished with a 7.07, which is fine. 2 assists, but as far as like box to box or ball winning, I don't know. He was kind of meh in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll keep him or not, but we shall see. Erkan Kogler, who's under contract, yes, for another 3 years. He had a little bit more match time, and he actually performed well. Honestly, he plays a different position, obviously, than McKennie. He is more of a playmaker, so he's got to compete with Arda Guler, but I think I will probably keep him around. Whether he stays here or goes on loan, another question. A player we are bringing in, I think, on a free, is Victor Torp. He's 26-year-old Danish, and more or less, I think he is just a... I don't actually know what his contract, his transfer status. His wage is cheap, and I think he's coming in as like a squad player. So, again, I think he's a guy that could potentially replace Sabalo or Sabalo maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe Sabalo. What? What is going on? What is going on here? What is going on here? Why are we showing that? Okay, so wing wise, what to do? What to do? Singi's Under. Yeah, ever since his injury, which was pretty much all season, he was playing very well when he was on, though. Hopefully he recovers and is able to pass his tests. That was a huge bummer. Huge blow to our attack. But he is still in the squad. He's still an option, so there is that at least. Why is he in the first team? Who is he? Did I bring him in? I did bring him in not long ago. Why? I don't know. Other players, young guys, Emery Golke has been getting quite a few appearances. He doesn't do all that great. He's got some potential, but honestly, he probably should go out on loan. Impact sub. Yeah, he could be an impact sub. Taking Bulut. He has a lot of potential. 7.12 he put in. 4 appearances, 2 assists. And he's 5-star potential. 17 speed. Honestly, I think I'll probably keep him in the senior squad. Like, he's not going to go out on loan because I think he could be quite good for us. Koji Miyoshi, he actually had a very good season. A 7.23, 26 appearances, 12 goals, 8 assists. And honestly, he's been good since we brought him in. Even though, like, after I brought him in, I regretted it. But I think as a squad player, we'll probably keep him and See what happens. I think his contract is almost up. So unless we get an offer for him, I think he'll probably stick around because he is just a squad player. And how often has he actually been playing though? Squad player status? Cool. That is fine. Other guys. Facundo Palistri is a winger that we could leave at the club. I don't know. I haven't really decided. This young guy here, Massimiliano Ambrosio. I did bring him in at the beginning of the season, but I did not realize I could not actually use him because he had already played for two other clubs in the season. So despite bringing him in, he couldn't actually play. And he's a 4.5-star potential Italian winger. Winger. Winger? Winger. Winger. There we go. I guess. And yeah, honestly, he's a good player. I just haven't seen him play yet. He couldn't play for us. He's just been training. So I'm curious to see what he can do because he's definitely like, as it currently stands, someone that could be playing in our first team. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. And I also did bring in Anthony Alonga on a free from Man United. He has not had much time at Man United in their first team. Yeah, I don't know what kind of status he was before, but yeah, he hasn't done a whole lot. Contract details. I thought I did sign him, but yeah, he is coming in, so more or less, I think fringe squad player status, so it's fine, it's fine. And on the right side, again, the only change is this young man. Well, I guess I got like these other guys, Onal and whatever else, but this is the man that I am signing. He is Turkish, which is great. Didi Kiradi. He's going to come in from Hatayspor, where he played in the first league, but he also has played in the Super League. And hold on a second. He has 5-star potential ability, so that is very exciting. I don't know if he'll be playing with us this season or if he should go out on loan. I haven't decided, but one way or another, he is coming in. And then, as far as strikers go, yeah, I don't actually. Oh, I forgot about him. Let's see. Joaquin Villa. Okay. Villalba. I'm butchering that, I'm sure, but he is a 19-year-old Argentinian, 4.5-star potential ability, and yeah, he's got to develop. I don't. Is he coming in as a regular starter? I hope he's not. Contract details. Contract offer. Can I see the offer? Full time. I don't think he's coming in as a starter, which is good, but I don't actually know what he's coming in as. But he is a good player to have. I think he will develop well, so that's good. But as things currently stand, we have Prince in the squad, and he has no release clause, which is good. I did want. I was thinking. I think I was thinking of re-signing him again to make him a higher paid player, but he wanted a release clause, so I backed away, which is annoying. Endrick is also here. Again, they're here for at least the next 4 years, so there's that. And oh yes, this is the player that I mentioned before who went on loan to Juventus, and they never actually played him, which was super super obnoxious. Yeah, literally no appearances. I would not have sent him on loan if that was going to be the case. But he will be coming back to us, and I will be keeping him in the first team. He is a 4.5-star potential player, striker, 6'1". Honestly, he's got good height, good like heading. Yeah, we could work on his dribbling and everything else, but he could be a good player up front as well, especially as a rotational player. Him and Alexander Morello can both play that position, who I will be keeping. 7 goals and 7 appearances and 3 assists. So that is very exciting. And he is someone that was on loan, but I did bring back. So all in all, what am I going to do? I have money to spend. I do have some young players that I'll probably send back out on loan, at least some of them, or try to sell some of them, like this 21-year-old American. It's like, do I really need him? He's a first league player. Probably not. I'll probably try to sell him. But what should I do? I think looking at our back four, I think a center back would be important. A good center back. My problem is I always look at these young guys that have potential, and it's like, ooh, I could get him for cheap, but I probably should buy a stronger maker. Weston McKennie is fine, but I think I would want a better version of him, or at least someone like him, cheaper version, better version. I don't know, something like that. I think those are my two priorities, and then maybe one more attacker, a strong attacker that can play on both wings. That's my list. That's my list. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how it's gonna play out. It'd be nice if it worked out nicely, obviously. But we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna leave this video here though. In the next video, we will come back. We will look at the squad. We'll see what we can do and prepare for the upcoming season. Or start the upcoming season rather. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.